Okay, party people.
Oh.
Hello. We got the volume on. Oh, don't mind if I doozers. Hello, folks. It is another one night song, right? It's Tuesday. It's official. We're in the first Tuesday of June. Now, I had conceived of like maybe I'd do a review and maybe I would look back on the songs that we've made so far. Oh shit, I just realized my tiger pillow's down, so my tiger energy's not coming in here. That's okay. I can still feel it. It's radiating. I had thought about maybe, digging in and doing a little bit of a review, looking back on all the songs that we'd made in June. I'm still honestly just super on the fence, which is classic Nettie D's. I think I am going to do it because I would like to listen back to what we've done so far. I had the thought of like going back to the very first song, which was back in January, 5 months ago. I can't fucking believe it's been 5 months of doing this. We've almost been doing one night songwrites for half a year, which is pretty bonkers bananas to me. Honestly, super proud of it, and I think that's part of the inspiration of wanting to like go back and check out these songs. I know it might be a little weird for like newbies who might drop in to come and like revisit what we've made together, but also maybe that'd be the perfect thing because to me, what's really special, well, there are a number of things that are really special about this. But really, to me, the most special thing is that this has just been a well of creativity and of songs for me. And soon that will mean songs for the world, which I'm really excited about. So I've been spending a lot of time like mixing and diving in on some songs that we were made pre-May. So they won't really be in the review unless like we get to the end and we have a little bit more time. I'm not anticipating being here for the full 4 hours like I usually am. But like I said, I think it's important to like honor the wellspring that has been one night songwrite and looking back at some of the songs that we've had and that we've written so far. May was a killer month. It was a big month for just quality for sound quality, honestly, coming through. This has been such a journey, and so far along the last 5 months, I've really had like a progressive growth of quality of songs, I would say. I'd love to know what you guys thought. But it really has felt like there's just been like every month, there's been another jump in quality of songs. This month, the theme for that jump in quality was that I've figured out how to bus my effects, how to have my returns be what is housing my reverb, housing my delay, and then sending multiple tracks to those returns so that then that can produce the time-based effects like reverb and delay, which I'm sure is like a relatively basic thing. But for the way that I'm doing this, it's like I've spent so much of my musical career and songwriting career letting other people do this part for me. Right, I've been the ideas guy. I've been the one who's sitting in the corner with a guitar in his hand or has already written the songs and going like, check out these songs that I wrote on guitar. I have this vision for it in my head. Help me put it all out here. Help me record it. Help me get it going in its fullest expression of the vision, right? But now that a big part of one night songwrite for me has been that I've spent the last 2.5 years or so just compiling the skills necessary to be able to track stuff here by myself, produce things, pull in samples, bend them, change them, cut them up, make them do what I want them to do, record vocals that don't sound like total trash, and now learning how to do the mixing and the producing side of and really the engineering side of all this recording, which is just like, oh my God, it's been so impactful to me as a musician. I'm really big on I'm big on community, and I'm big on leaning on folks and like tapping people who are experts in places to, like kind of create a super team or help a vision be realized. But, you know, also artistically, I've kind of always been a big fan of self-reliance, and sometimes that has bit me in the ass when I have a band and I'm having to like tell everybody what parts to play and having to go like, I really think you should be playing this, or I really think we should do this here, or I've already kind of written the song, so like, not really looking for input on writing the song, just like wanting to play it and wanting to make it sound really good. Like that's been a tough time for my like kind of innate self-reliance as a musician, but in this arena, I've really seen that part of myself flourish in a way that I've just been really excited about, and it's made me feel really fulfilled. So one, thank you guys for being a part of that, and two, I'm just really just want to kind of throw my gratitude out to the universe and the world for creating this space here. What a joy it's been, truly. I'm excited to dive in. May has been a really cool month. There have been, several songs that I've been really proud of. While we're going through, I'm going to do a little bit of mixing. We'll talk about each part individually. I'm not going to be really shy about like pausing song or whatever it might be. I'll probably, I haven't really figured out what the format of this looks like yet, but I think I'll probably want to do like a run through of the song, talk about it in its entirety, drill down in different parts, maybe, solo out different tracks and talk about where the song first started, see if I can't find the original sample maybe that kicked off whatever song, or try to remember what the seed of the song was. So I'd love to kind of start there. And then, like I said, dive into individual elements. All the while, I'm going to be doing some mixing and just kind of like explaining what I'm doing in there too. One, just to kind of help myself along. But two, also just to like hopefully help shed some light on what that process looks like as well, because it's an extremely important and creative part of the process that I think like, at least for me, and maybe I'm projecting onto everybody else, but like I really think that most people in my position, most songwriters, most musicians who are like going to studios and tracking, like we're not thinking about mixing being such a big creative endeavor, not thinking about it being part of the creative process for a song, but truly it is. It's how the song, it's like putting clothes on the song, right? Like the song is you like building a whole person, and mixing is like dressing the song up, making it look how it is going to be most fully itself. And then like mastering it is like, sending it to college and growing it up 20 years and making sure that everything has its own space and that it's very is what it is, right? Like and pops like the rest of stuff. So anyway, it's all a big part of the creative process, and I think that's what I'm finding out in doing this. And so I'm hoping to kind of shed some light on that a little bit while I'm doing this part of things too. Anyway, let's get into it without further ado, right? Like this is the first time we're doing it, so be gentle. Know that, we're still figuring some stuff out, and we'll kind of like figure out how this looks together. I think, at least that'd be fun for me, but, always open to input and feedback from anyone. Feel free to holler in the chat if you find something that you really like about a song. Like, let me know. If you hear something, go like, ooh, that, whatever, and let me know which part you're talking about, and we can revisit and maybe can find out a little bit more about what you like about it. If there's something that you're like, boo, that part, let me know that too. I'm not going to say that I'm going to do something about it, because maybe I like it, right? And that's fine. We can have like a discussion about it, and that's also a really cool process. But without further ado, let's get into it. I am going to open up. Woo! Excuse me. The yawns hit me. Oh shit. I'm about to do this without any incense, and that is just craziness. You guys and ghouls, Know how Daddy Dirt likes his incense. So I want to go back to the first song of May and kind of work ourselves up to, present day. We have done one song in June, but I'll probably leave that in June and let us do that 1st of July, or first Tuesday in July. If I haven't looked at the calendar, if that's not like 4th of July ish, which it may or may not be. And I may or may not be out of town for that. So who knows? We'll see if this happens for June. I'm drinking a Boulevardier tonight. Woo! That's a stinky boy. I like it. So anyway, drilling down, let us go back to the very first song in May, which I think I remember what it is already. I'm pretty sure it was Fast and Slow at the same time. And I was really proud of that one. I actually made a cool video for it. So maybe we can go back and watch the video together. That might be fun. Let's do it. I am going to open up my own page here. Give me a second. Your channel. Videos. Yeah, okay. 1 month ago, that's when it was released. Let me just confirm that that's when, that's this song. May. Oh my God. Yeah, there's some bangers in May. I am very excited. Yep. May 2nd, right after May Fools. There we go. Fast and Slow at the same time. Let's get it on. Oh, yeah, cool. This video. I'm a fan of this video for real, though. It's like, it's sexy. It's fun. It's like, I think it's just like perfect for the song. It just fits. It's like, this song was all about like loving someone and like them making you want to like speed everything up and go really quick but also like really take your time because you want to savor whatever it is. It's like for me, I have this problem where I'm eating cheesecake, right? And I'm like, give me all of this fucking cheesecake right now. And I'm like, big bite, out, big bite, out. And then I have like 3 bites of cheesecake and it's all mowed and gone. And now I'm sitting there like, damn. My ass could have taken 15 bites and really enjoyed that sucker for a while, right? So anyway, so that's a little bit of like what this is about. I'm a sucker for indulgence. I like what I like. I want to get it, and I want to have it all. So anyway, that's a little bit of what this is about, but in the love context, right? Of like, saying like, hey man, you make me want to like gobble you up, but also you really make me want to like savor and take my time, right? So let's get into it. I've got closed captioning on, so don't be surprised if you see that. Yeah. I'm actually probably going to need to reprocess his vocals because this is before I learned my bussing effects. You can tell by how much reverb there is and how much delay there is. She looks like Maggie Rogers a little bit, right? Like, give me that falsetto, boy. Got me rushing to sweet nothings and mimosas in bed. Shout out my wife for that line. That's what I'm talking about. Sweet nothings and mimosas in bed. Oh yeah, fun skit time. Shout out Tyler for challenging me to do a skit.
So I know we don't usually listen to music like this, because Pappy, you said it might be sinful. But I like it. It makes me feel
I
good.
like it.
I choose to believe that this is the voice of God coming through this track. I mean, this is what the music of God sounds like.
Yes, sir.
Paul, don't turn it off. You can't listen to this.
That kick's popping.
If the devil's gonna have you listen to anything, it'd be
Probably
this
pull back on.
heated stuff makes him shake around. But Paul, God made rumps. So shaking rumps can't be bad. God,
Thank you for bros. Very proud. I'm a proud boy. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm a proud man. I'm a proud guy. Well, there goes. I'll never run on the Democratic ticket. Motherfuckers will just pull that little clip. Really proud of this song. Really, really proud of this song. Really proud of that song. Very proud of that song. And honestly, like one of the things I am proudest about in that song, and I'm just gonna open up the live set of it just so we can go and pop the hood. Whoa, damn, so many. Final Destination, is that in May? Wow, you can tell I haven't opened this song in a hot minute. Okay, give me the Ableton songs. Where's my fast and slow at the same time? You make me move. All right, we're bringing it back. Fast and slow at the same time. Hell yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, let's open that sucker up. So what I was saying. Oh, yeah. It's really taking its time. So this is one of the issues here. Is that I'm learning how to I've got my take lanes open. That's why this is taking forever. Wow, so many tracks. Okay, so I think I maybe back in post have gone through and done the returns. I did. So you can hear how like now the vocals are like poking through a little bit more, which is exactly what you want. It's why you do this, right? You process the vocals a little bit differently so that like there is still the original vocal track happening. And so the reverb is happening, but it's just happening like, right? It's just kind of happening in the background a little bit more, like kind of in addition to the main track, right? Which is cool, but I want more of that bad boy right now, right? Like I'm hearing this, I really liked, I got some feedback from a buddy of mine that said like, hey, vocals might be like a little over reverbed. And while I think they're probably right, I also think there's a happy medium between where we were. And honestly, that's it. I just fucking nailed it because I'm a genius. I also just did more research on how to EQ a little bit better. And I want to see if that's going to help a lot here. I also looked for like, how am I doing this on my specific mic? Fergan A. Where? Oh, main vocals. There it is. Can't say that I hear the difference. Let's see here. Oh, that's because this is on the... That's on the drum track. That makes a lot of sense. Oh my god, yeah, wow, that makes a ton of difference. Hold on, before I do this, let me bump this shit up so we can really hear it. And now I want to bring this in. That makes a ton of difference. That is great. So much better. So now I need to get my de-esser in here, which is what's gonna make the go away a little bit. It's also gonna fuck with some shit. I just need to hear that fast. That's the real. Damn. Very proud of these vocals, honestly. These things fucking soar. They just fly around, which I'm really happy about. Yeah, that's really nice. Fast. So one of the things I'm proudest about with this song is not only the vocal takes, like I'm really proud of the melody here. I'm really proud of the vocal takes, but also like the background vocals to me are so valuable. Like they bring so much value to the song. Like if you don't have this, like check this shit out, you know? Like it's cool. It's one of those things like, you're not gonna be like, fuck, where is it? But as soon as you have it, to me, it's like I can't picture it not being there, you know? And honestly, I want to kind of bump them up a little bit. I also want to put the right vocal processing on them, but what's interesting is I'm going to leave what I was doing. I'm going to leave the same... I'm going to leave the same EQ down here because you don't want your backup vocals to be EQ'd just like your main vocals. Then they kind of step on each other. There we go. I'm trying to cut out some of those S sounds. Honestly, so I'm very proud of the backup vocals here. I just think they like bring so much. I forgot I'm not even kicking out all of them because there's also this. So part of the fast and slow at the same time, and really like me thinking about songs, like this is the way that I think it's like songs are art, right? And they're like writing a novel or a TV show or painting a painting or whatever, right? Like if you're watching a TV show and the show or movie is wanting to like induce anxiety, there's going to be a full assault on your senses, right? That's going to make you feel anxiety. But like this song, I want to do that same thing in the musical sense, where I want to throw everything at the conceptual idea of the song, right? So for me, the song is about like being in that fun, like exciting space where you are just so mad about the person that you're with, either in a relationship with, or like in the bed with, or at the club with, and you guys are like hitting it off and like, holy shit, maybe this is happening, right? Or like maybe you're on Tinder and you're going like, oh fuck, they like me, I like them, oh my God. Like in that moment, to me, the feeling is this like, I want to hurry up. I want to speed ahead to where like I know what this is. I get to like, we're like together and this is all happening now. But also, I want to like take my time and I want to enjoy every single moment that leads up to that, because it's all special and it all compounds into being whatever it is, right? So like, to me, musically, when I'm writing this song, I need to call on both of those things, right? And the way you can do it a lot of different ways, but for me, what was so fun was throwing in those bells that are traveling. Let me see if I can single out the bells and then the vocals that are shadowing them. Yeah, these are the bells. So I'm going to click on that, give you the bell vocals. Then let's solo these out, right? And if I'm not mistaken, this was the seed of this song. This is where this song started, was with the bells. Or it might have been that, actually. I think it was both of them. I remember running into both and going like, oh shit, these go together. But, so anyway, so we took these and getting to single these out. This is the fast part. This is the part that's like, it's constantly going. It's one after the other. You don't have time to dwell on where you're at currently. Right? So this is our fast part. And it's literally happening at the same time as the main chorus melody here, which to me is very slow and drawn out and really like hitting the notes and staying on the notes, right? It's really like holding out these notes, drawing them out, pulling them, kind of like kneading them like dough almost. Right. And so that to me was like a really fun part about this, was getting to single all these out, right? And getting to like play in this space where we are using all of it. We're using every single part of this to convey the idea of fast and slow at the same time. Right? Like that's really important to me and really important to this song. Like they play off of each other. The fast provides the groundwork. It's kind of the ambiance, right, for the slow. So anyway, so that's one of the things that I'm really proud of. I'm really proud of putting that part in here and being able to like think about these songs conceptually, not just like as songs, but really as whole pieces of art, right? Like it's not just each track, it's how the tracks are interacting with each other. It's what they say about each other. It's what is the framework for one thing that then becomes the main thing happening for the other. And then throw in on top of that like music is subjective, right? It's very much about who's listening to it. And so the who knows, like the slow part for someone else might be the verses here, right? You know, might be this kind of like moseying feeling, right? which like sans vocals to me. That's what this feels like. It just feels like it's kind of like dragging along, right? So anyway, a lot to be proud of with this song. I just think it in and of itself is such an indicator of like how far we've come here. I mean, just before it started, I popped into the very first song we ever did, and that was a really fun experience because like I like that song. I think it's good, but it just the quality jump to me has just been monumental, just in 5 months, which I guess should be no surprise to me. But you know, cheers to Fast and Slow at the same time. Really big fan of this. If anyone, you know, has something that they liked about it, feel free to like holler in, or if or just any thoughts about the song. Really, it doesn't even have to be something you like. I kind of want to hear this. Like I'm seeing where I chopped this. Oh yeah, I was proud of that too. Of like, this was another one where I kind of went in and had to like really set it all up, and it laid the groundwork for like how I understand songs and like how I'm thinking about it, with like these risers here, creating space there, mirroring that so it goes up, comes down just as it came in. Honestly, I think this skit's fucking hilarious. I just think that was like such a fun challenge from Ty. I really appreciated getting that and like having the space to do it, right? Like just being able to go like, this is fucking silly. But also to me, so it honestly was like one of the first things that happened with this song. So I guess I'm a little thankful it ended up matching up and being good for it. But I also just kind of wanted to like this idea of like, oh my God, this is bad music, don't listen to this music, is very much like something I grew up around. So no one in my life is Pentecostal, luckily, but you know, I grew up in the South, and there are plenty of like, dancing's bad, vanity's bad, premarital sex bad. If you dance, you will get pregnant. So anyway, on that note, Fast and Slow at the same time. This was a super fun song. I'm really, really, really proud of this one. Yeah, just very proud of it. Proud of like all the emphasis vocals here. Let me just see. I want to hear this again. Did I mean to do this? Oh yeah. 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 Oh shit, there's another one. There's a delay. I gotta put some more shit in here. Also turn that shit up. Oh, maybe don't, because now. Oh, right.
I choose to believe that this is the voice of God coming through this track.
Try to like mirror, like pop music will do this a lot with just like emphasizing different parts of the song, right? Different like lyrics or whatever, and having just that be the word that has reverb on it, or just that being the word that has like that delay that goes on forever, right? So that was fun to do here on Thank You for Rumps. So anyway, that's Fast and Slow at the same time. Super fun. We're going to run into this all the time. Let's see. Oh, shit. Because Ableton updated. Remix, which makes it sound way different than it is. Okay, cool. So let's check in on the next one. Fast and Slow at the same time, ladies and gentlemen. That was May 2nd, which was crazy. Oh, shit. So this one is a real fun one. And also, like, I haven't made the video for it because this song is so precious to me. It was so the next up in the list is Suck My Synth. which is a me favorite personally. It's really fun to have songs that like you don't take seriously, but you also take very seriously, right? And this was one of those songs where I just took it really fucking seriously, but like with the least amount of care in the world is what it felt like. It was like, say yes to everything. Don't cap the adventure at all. Let this song just be bananas as we want it to be. It kind of started out, I can't remember what the original, let's see, what's the drum loop here? Oh no, I brought that in previous or after the fact. Was it this? It was. So okay, so this is the seed for this whole song. We found this loop in Splice, and we're like, oh yeah, cool, this is fun. All right, cool. This feels like old school disco. It feels like I'd hear this in Studio 54. Feels like I'd go get my big shoe stomp on with a bunch of fucking jewelry. Feeling hot, feeling good, you know? It just feels like that kind of line where you're like, oh yeah, this is something. This is going to turn into something, right? And so we fucked around with that a lot. I think it turned into from that. Here, I'll keep that loop going actually. So from here, then that is where this drum loop came into play. Oh yeah. That's where this drum loop came into play here. Okay, all right. We're going to play hard to get. I get it. Boom. So we got this like classic fucking disco loop from Oliver, who's one of my favorites. If you haven't ever listened to Oliver, go search Oliver in Spotify. I think there's like only one record, but it just bangs. There's a track up front with De La Soul on it. That's the shit. So good. But it's a producer duo that to me just like can't be stopped. I love them. I'd love to actually work with them directly. That'd be super fun. Just a big fan of what they do, and their sounds very disco-ish. Okay. All right. And so from here, we added in a really funny, was it this guy? No, that one's fun too. Let's see if I can find it. There's like sugar cane. Where was it? Oh yeah, here we go. I wish I could say that I made this, but I did not. But this is the shit. This bass line is unbelievable. Oh, the at the end is so fucking tasty. So anyway, so Suck My Synth came out of this, that it was like, we kind of had these three things, and it felt like I think I ended up kind of looping those for like an hour and a half, if I'm remembering right. It was just a really long time, and we were having fun. We were kind of dicking around, and we were like, what would be fun for this? I had just discovered I like put auto-tune and a vocoder on the track, and wanted to see what that would sound like. And I started kind of singing this line.
Tell that man suck my synth.
You know? Shout out Rio, because that's who that line came from. Rio is like, I think I said that this sounds like a protest song. And I can't remember how exactly it came about. We could go back and watch the tape, but that's how this came about. Is Rio came up with "Suck My Synth," which is, which I really appreciate, and that really turned into like, once we had that, it just kind of took off. So let's listen to it in its entirety first. Then we can kind of, I broke my rule here, but then we can kind of get into it and dive in a little bit more.
Rolling to that prison off your natural rhythm. You're lifting some rough. Tell them they suck my sim. Better suck my sim.
Oh.
When those tiny little pills up on Capitol Hill try to control your beautiful body, they put their hands on the hip
There it is.
and you tell them to dip and go and
If there are issues with daddy.
when they pop up companies, cause they're down on their knees, trying to suck up and do that massaging. We want power for the people to combat the evil with the synth wave that's feeling so naughty. Ooh, tell them suck my sin. Tell them suck my sin. Yeah, tell them suck my sin. Ooh, tell them
It's really funny remembering stuff as it's happening that I had totally forgotten about. Oh yeah.
Bingo! Sexuality.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, beef.
Now you drop a little side.
That sexuality line was all you.
Magic pill.
Oh.
It'll give you everything from other people's dreams. You'll never feel complete until you tell them fools. Tell them suck my sins. Tell them suck my sins. Tell them suck my sins. Tell them suck my sins.
Oh yeah.
When somebody's dishing off, you don't need to get tough. Just tell them suck your sins.
Oh.
They're greedy in the streets, just jump on the beat and tell them suck your sin. When
Suck your sin.
you don't pick up the shooter, just tell them, oh, suck your sin. Yeah. Suck your sin. Suck your sin.
I forgot. Wow. Okay, so confession time. I've been back into Suck My Synth since we made it. Not a lot, but I think I retracked those vocals to make sure that they sounded good instead of having some janky shit. And I forgot how fucking fun my scat cat shit is here. Something about it feels kind of like Michael Scott of songwriting to me. That feels. You like think it's never gonna stop, and then suddenly I'm saying "suck my synth" again. You know, it's really good. Yeah, beef. I couldn't agree more. Super. Top Titty at the top of the list for sure. Suck My Synth is really in for song of the year for me. Of the 5 months, it's going to be hard to find one that surely that was more fun than Suck My Synth. That was really like to me top of the line. Shout out May for bringing us that gem, because that was a true dream. Very proud of that bad boy. It's really sample based, right? Which is kind of true. Like, it's also just got a million backup vocals, all the Suck My Synth gang vocals there. Very proud of those. Like, that was super fun to do like full on just like shout gang vocals, you know. I kind of picked up gang vocals in my time in a rock band and just like became painfully aware of how great gang vocals are in a rock band that was kind of like, you know, punk-ish adjacent, right? And so it's just so fun. It's so fucking fun to put in gang vocals into things, and it just brings all the energy. Like, this one's fun. Is this the high one? No, where is it? That's the high one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, somebody call me Jeff Dunham. I've got so many fucking voices in here. King of comedy. Don't even try to convince me otherwise. Okay. I love his puppets. So fun. This song was really just like through the roof fun. Also, the vocals were fucking crazy. Like, they're already crazy with the auto tune because we cranked it, right? Like, but if we try to drop this, like, which still don't hate them. We won't take all the auto-tune off again. The bongos shout is solid. But that works because of the auto-tune. Like, if that auto-tune's not... No, it still works without the auto-tune. Actually, that's maybe better without the auto-tune. Wow. I mean, can you even believe that? Super fucking fun. So that's Suck My Synth. Really, like, I don't know that this song is a total package song. I don't know that there's like a ton to say about it in general, like it's individual pieces. I think it was just really fun, like being able to go in and go like, cool, I'm gonna find a sax solo, right? And we found, like, we sifted through a bunch of sax solos to see if something would sound good. And this guy was fucking ripping. Just ripping it up. Call him Jack the Ripper. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. The bongos was super fun. That was so fun to like pull in some wild ass fucking bongo solo. The drums are just so driving the train the whole time. The synth, I love this shit. So good. The bass. Yeah. Which that goes a long way in making this shit. Like, if we don't have that, it's just... Which is what it was for a while. And we were like, hold on, there needs to be like something kind of like big and ominous here happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? It like lets everybody know you've entered the Suck My Synth zone. Which I'm super into. What was this again? Oh, yeah. So happy with this sample. It's just one little stab. You don't get better than that. That's so good. It adds so much to it. Like an intro. Oh, like without that, come on. It's cool, but like this is the Pre-punctuation, that's what I call that. Starting the sentence with a period, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. I remember us finding this one and we were like, this doesn't quite go with the song. But it's so good, it makes you want to like put a finger up in the air. It makes you want to sing a Cher song. It makes you want to dance on a floor. So like, duh. It's got to be our bridge. And this was in post, I think. I don't think I added this on the stream of going in on this like that part. Kind of like, I feel like that's like Kylie Minogue. But it's really important, like whenever you're doing stuff like this, like if you're throwing a wild curveball in here, which like, come on, this isn't wild, like maybe that's an exaggeration, but you still want to have a part of the song that's like harkens back to the rest of the song, right? So like that's why this bass is so important here, because it just lets you know you're still here, you're still in the Suck My Scent zone. There's still like an undercurrent, you know? Wow, Christopher Nolan undercurrent happening here. I just want to hear this part one more time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we did it. Sheesh. So fun. That was so fun. Okay, so that was Suck My Scent. That was May 5th. That was not 3 days after Fast and Slow at the same time, which like one, just super proud of the genre jump there. Wow, I don't even remember this song. So, yes, I want to save this first. Suck My Scent, new mix. Okay, so one, I want to be pretty honest here, and this is something that I've honestly has happened a couple of times in May so far. Is that like I've written some songs that like while I was writing them, I was not incredibly proud of, honestly. There was like there were a couple moments where I was writing these songs, and I don't know if this is one of them. Maybe it's not, maybe it is. But I just think it's important to talk about this. You know, I like after the songs, I always go in to talk with my wife and kick it with her for a little bit. Uh-oh, Ableton's not responding. We're going to see how this, okay, there we go. We responded. So after every song I go in, she always asks me how it went if she wasn't on. And even if she was on, she'll ask me how I felt about it, right? And there have been a couple of times where I've come in and I've gone like, in this month, and we'll talk about that. Like, I'll be honest if we're listening to that song and I was like, And that's not to say like that's how I feel on the whole about the songs, right? Like I think every song has its place and you just don't know what's going to be good for someone else and what's going to make someone else feel something, right? It's part of the beauty of songwriting and part of what's so fun about doing it is it's not actually up to you. You know, my mom used to like send me this quote all the time. And really, I guess she only sent it to me once when I was really struggling with my songwriting. And I have since held on to it because it was such a powerful quote from me, but it was from Martha Graham written to, or maybe it was Agnes DeMille Scott is her name. I can't remember who's who, but it's either Agnes DeMille or Martha Graham writing to the other one. And they're both ballet dancers, and they talk about, hey, it's not up to you to decide whether the art is that you're making is good or not. It's up to you to decide whether or not it is the most you that it can possibly be. Because if it's not you making it, it will never exist ever again in the world. There's a divine spark in all of us, and there's also this divine queer dissatisfaction, she says, with the art that you're making. And that's the thing that drives us all to start making better and better and better and better and better stuff and challenging ourselves all the time. We're never happy, right? But like what was so powerful was the idea that it's not actually up to me to say like, yeah, this is good or this is not good, right? Like it's up to me to say like, was this me? Did I make this me? And so I think this is one of those songs that we made in May, that like, while it was happening, I don't know that I was super pumped about this, and we'll listen to it. But luckily I've had the experience now that when I listen back, I'm like, cool, all right, dope. Like there was some really good shit happening here. So, Stuck In is what this one was called. I have no memory of this song whatsoever. So let's hear it. This is our May 9th one night song, right? And for those just joining us, we're recapping all of May, listening back to all the songs that we've written through May now that we're stepping into June here. So let's get after it. Wow, I have no idea what to expect here. Oh yeah, that's right. This was that like Alicia Keys song. Yup. And this was one of the ones that I was like, yeah, it was a good song.
Good morning, darling. You must like to be seen. I can't kaleidoscope visions of you last night in my dreams. The painted rainbows and crystal background. I don't struggle to see you clearly now. Let us stay.
I remember it now. And now I fucking love this song.
All there is you want me and I want you. Let's keep the rest outside this room. 'Cause all there is you want me and I want you. You are tasty like the space.
Shout out JOG for the line.
You got me looking to the center while we play. No other feelings will erase. This time we share at the end of our chain. Let us stay stuck in this moment.
Yeah, dude.
Let's keep the world outside this room. 'Cause all there is you on me and I want you. Let's keep the world outside this room. 'Cause all there is you on me and I want you. Let's keep the world outside this room. 'Cause all there is you on me and I want you. Let's keep the world outside this room. 'Cause all there is you and me and I want you.
Oh yeah. That guitar is sick. Oh, it's gonna do vocal horns.
Let's keep the world outside this room. 'Cause all there is you and me and I want you. Let's keep the world outside this room. 'Cause all there is you and me and I want you. Yes, I want you. Yes, I want you.
Sick. Fuck yeah. Okay, so see, and like what a good lesson this is, right? Like so yeah. I remembered nothing about this song, but now listening, I remember exactly what I said when I walked in to talk with M. Afterwards, I went like, yo, like it wasn't my favorite to make. Like I didn't like have the most fun I've ever had in my life. But to me, like objectively speaking, this is one of the most marketable / like poppy songs I have, right? Like this is one of the songs that I could send to a publisher and I think they'd be like, yup, fuck yeah, the message is clear, it's concise, it's good, it's understandable, it's like a thing that a lot of people feel throughout their life. And like that fucking sells, right? Like, and that's really important as a songwriter to be thinking about that. Like, it's not always just writing songs for me. And like, Suck My Synth, like, while that is like also one of the best songs I've ever written, I fucking love it. It's not like Ariana Grande is not going to be banging my door down to try to to like fucking track Suck My Synth. I mean, she would if she's smart, but she's not going to, right? Like that's not her vibe, not a pop vibe, really. I don't know who does that. I maybe could get Bootsy Collins to cut that song. That'd be fucking sick. Or hell, why not get is it Frank Smith, the Double Dutch Bus man? Anyway, we already did that song. That was great. But this one's cool and Stuck In. It's just bad. It's just poorly named too. It needs to be like All There Is because that's it. And like what like a universal feeling of love and expression of love. I think that like let's just keep everything else out. Because like all that matters is like you and me are here and you want to be with me and I want to be with you. And I remember that being the kind of seed of this song. And really like I think that kind of shone through the entire thing. So I'm super proud of this song now looking back, and it's just such a good lesson about art and about creativity and about the things that you make, is that it's not always going to be, you're not always going to be so fucking high on whatever you're doing, right? You're not always going to be like, oh hell yeah, I crushed this. But most of the time like you did, right? And I think that's yeah, that's a very me song though. That is like a very me pop song and love song. And honestly, I'm really happy I wrote this. So shout out to this song. I'm going to rename it so that I actually remember what it is. Cause like Stuck In, like fucking what? It needs to be called All There Is. Right. And then I can get like 98 Degrees to cut it in their comeback album or whatever. But I'm going to spend some time on this and like come back and punch this song up. Cause I really like this a lot. And I think it's a really good song. That's just like a really catchy, like a catchy fucking chorus. Like what else do you want? What else do you want out of a fucking chorus? Drink my Boulevardier to that. Shout out Juan over at the Chastain for hooking it up with the drink. All right, so we saved that. All There Is. We did it. That was fun. Honestly, what a nice little trip down memory lane. Short, sweet, to the point. We did it. Yeah, super fun. Super fun. What else do we have in May, folks? What else we had? All There Is. Oh, yeah, boy. Yo, May was just full of fucking slaps, dude. Yes. Get me jacked up about this shit. Oh, my God. Okay, so this song was my outer space dream. My story song. I wrote this like this was really fun. I remember this song very intimately, and honestly, like I wanted to make a video for this because I think this song is really good. But this is like another one of these songs that like I think this is probably a me song. I don't know if this is written for anybody else. I don't know that anyone else would do this song. Like maybe if The Weeknd does like a concept record, or like my buddy Ty sent me an artist called Labyrinth right after I made this, or even in the chat while I was making it, and said like this song reminded him of Labyrinth. And he was totally right. Like I could see it would take like a weirdo R&B'er to make this song. But let's see if I can remember what the seed for this song was. What was the thing that like started this whole song? Wasn't the drum loop, was it? Even though that's fucking sick. Maybe it was, because there's no other anything. I don't know why I did this. That may or may not stay. Those drums hit fucking dope. Oh yeah. Let's get into it. Sorry, I keep breaking my rule. So the whole deal with these, I want to listen to them all the way through, and then I want to talk about them. If anyone has any thoughts, wants to say anything about them, feel free to. Shout out Beef, who already joined the conversation with Suck My Synth being top tier. Couldn't agree more. So I'm Not Alone Out Here was super fun. It like turned into this weird, like spooky, like alien story song where like I was going out with a whole team and we're flying to Mars, and then they die, but I'm not like explicit like they're all fucking dead, but they do. They all die, and then I am alone. I'm feeling alone, and then suddenly I'm sending out my distress signal. Guess who shows up? You know what I'm saying? So you're not alone, which was a bad thing in this event. Well, leave it up to interpretation, but that's where it kind of went with it. Was like, it was fun to twist around that idea of like, oh, they're like, oh, I'm not alone. Like, nice, I'm not alone. Like, oh, fuck, I'm not alone. Right? So let's listen to it and then talk about it a little bit more. Here we go. I'm Not Alone Out Here, which was made on May 12th. That bass slaps. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, hit him with it, drums.
Always living with the Reaper's keys. You came for the three, and now living without company, except the shadows in the corner. What I do to be the mourner, there's no greater purpose. What accolades are worth this? So I send out the signal. I send out the signal.
Yeah, let's go.
Fireworks from control center. Computers turned into piles of cinder. My torch and my ripped
Oh,
splinter.
that vocal take, I will never redo that. It's so good.
By a strange timber.
I don't know how I'd ever do that again.
They received my signal. They received my signal.
Yeah, alternate take on the chorus. That's why I'm not going the whole fucking time. Just like a little decompression time so you can go like, what did I just listen to? Spooky Trail Off. Dude. Oh my god, that song's so good. So that song was a fucking blast to make. I'm like trying to think of what my favorite parts are. Obviously, like I'm always a sucker for vocal melody. Like I just love one, just like super grateful to be able to like sing that note. But also just really proud of it. Like I think that's cool. It's like a flex, but it's also like to me what's so fun about it is it fluctuates the energy so hard from the chorus. The chorus is like rah, it's so fucking big. It's just like through the roof to me. And then the verses are still, they're not as big. They give a lot of space for the chorus to keep kind of skyrocketing up, but like they just fucking hit. Like they do. It feels like outer space to me. It feels like this kind of like mission. It feels like very determined. It feels like the drums and bass on there to me make the song because it just leans into this space of like driving. It's just like going forward. Like I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. I can't really stop and think about what's happening. You're just like plowing through the story of this song with the drum and bass there. And that's really important. Like you need something to kind of like drag the listener through as a thread through the whole song. And to me, that really works a lot. I'm remembering now what, oh my God, I'm remembering now, excuse me. I'm remembering what started this whole song, and it was this. I was still high on the vocoder shit. And I'm remembering us doing that right off the rip. Like, I think that came in first. I think we were here on the drums. I think we were like, yep, cool, drums. Let's see. I think we might have had bass. I think we did. Let me find that. I think it was this one. So I think we had bass going there. If I'm remembering right. I think this is where we started. And we were like, yeah, this is fucking dope. It was kind of alt J-E. Anyway, and then from that came the rest of the song, which was really cool. Very proud of like how on theme this song is the whole time. Like everything sounds a little otherworldly. Like everything's kind of like beeps and like signals and like boop beep boop bop beep boop boop bop boop boop beep boop boop boop. Like computer shit and fucking aliens and like outer space and like totally. I sound like such a fucking jabroni right now, but again, it's just really important when you're writing songs and when you're making art that like you're very cognizant of the concept you're trying to execute and the thing that the picture you're trying to paint, either literally or figuratively. And this song was very much like mysterious disappearance, adventure, otherworldly, kind of like equal parts, like exciting and dark and gnarly and like, just like kind of traveling and just full. And this song, I think, really achieved that. So, just super proud. I know I keep saying that after every song, but like, holy shit, dudes. Like, we just keep banging out songs. Like, this review is so fun. I was expecting it to be a little like, Yeah, it's cool. But for me, what's happening right now is like I'm just feeling an intense amount of pride, and I think y'all should too, honestly, for being here for this and like getting to be a part of what's going on, and being, I shouldn't say like that, being such an integral part of what's going on, and us creating all these songs. Like, it's worth remembering all these songs have been written and produced in 4 hours, right? So again, something I'm really proud of, and just I hope y'all feel the same way. So next up, Did You Ever Think to Call Me, which this is another one that we released a music video for. I think I made a lyric video, so I won't actually need to pull up the friggin' song. Let me see if I can get this back. Booyah. Where was it? Let's go back to my channel. Did I not upload this to YouTube? I just put it on Instagram like a fucking jabroni? Wow. Honestly, that's a bummer. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I have it here. That's the wave. That's the MP3. That's the wave. Nope. Okay, well, whatever. We did a lyric video for it, but fuck it. It's just on Instagram, so if you want to go see it, go see it. But I am very proud of this song too. Let's this one was just kind of like a spawn of you just fucking lean into an idea. I think like this one was purely just stream of consciousness singing some words and then kind of built on top of that, and it turned into this really cool like kind of longing, like kind of backwards longing, right, where like you're the one who ended it, but you also like wished that they would have fought for it a little bit. And so yeah, Did You Ever Think to Call Me is what this is about. Let's listen to it and talk about it afterwards. Oh yeah, I love where this started.
Supreme love when I held you that night. Thought it was magic, I saw lightning strike twice. Then we split with the sunrise. That was the last time I saw your eyes. Did you ever think to call me? Did you ever think to call me? Did you ever think of did you ever cross my mind? Did you ever think to call me? Did you ever think to call me? Yeah. Did you ever think to call me? Did you ever think to call me? Did you ever think of did you ever cross my mind? Did you ever think to call me? Call me. Loving takes effort, baby, but you don't pick up the phone. Could've called me and never leave you on your own. Could've sown some seeds, grown them up real tall. Gave you the bed when I started to fall. Now you left me out to dry, probably kicking with some other guy. I wanna hate you, but I'm not that kind. Forever you'll stay on my mind. Did you ever think to call me? Did you ever think to call me? Did you ever think to did you ever cross my mind? Did you ever think to call me? 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 Did you ever think to did you ever cross my mind? Did you ever think to call me? Did you ever think to call me? Call. Go, 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 go. Did it ever cross your mind to call me? Call me, call me. Did it ever cross your mind? Did it ever cross your mind to call
Sheesh. Yeah, dude. Trying to do some like cleanup of these effects real quick. Because honestly, that needs to happen. Uh-oh. Lost my vocal push there. Shit, yeah, dude. That song fucking hits. Like, I don't care who you are. That song hits. I really am happy with that song. Honestly, that turned into, like, I remember us talking about it and was like, let's see. What was the sample? It came from... Hold on, I can find it. This one. And I remember being, like, immediately catching some, like, Destiny's Child. Like old school Destiny's Child. I think you might not even be able to watch this One Night Song right all the way through, or like maybe they just cut out a part of it or something. Maybe the sound just goes away because I watched a video by the producer who made like Bills or like No Scrubs or something like that. But anyway, that's where this song came out of, and it just immediately turned into this fucking, I think we found this drum loop that I was super into. Which honestly could be the drum loop for a lot of things, but then this one. Which I think this is so fucking fun. I could listen to this. This could be the soundtrack to my life as I'm like walking down the street. Sounds like a 3 6 Mafia song. Anyway, just super proud of this one too. Like the vocals came in hard on this shit. Oh. That's gotta be fixed. There we go. Is that in all of them? Sure is. Ha. Yeah.
Did you ever think I did it cross your mind?
Oh yeah, I forgot we had to make that too. Dang, there's so much in this shit. What was this? Oh yeah. So good. I think I found like 2 or 3 of these samples if I'm not mistaken. And then this, that's kind of how the verses came out. And then what was this? Oh, right. The little like, the structural stuff. Sweet. Honestly, this song is super fun, but one of the things I'm proudest of with this song is the lyrics. Just really proud of that. Like, it hits the spot for me of like, this isn't necessarily an experience I lived, right? But like this whole like loving takes effort, baby, but you don't pick up the phone. You know, it just feels like this was kind of in the throes of, I just gotten the feedback about some of the songs being a little specific, and that being kind of like difficult for like sync and licensing, and that you want to write songs that are like a little bit more vague, but like just so that in the name of them being like relatively easily shared experiences, right? Like things that multiple people, like common denominator kind of experiences across a lot of different folks. That way they make sense to be put in TV shows to kind of like evoke whatever emotion, right, is the common emotion there. And this song was a big effort at like capturing that side of things. And yeah, just really proud. Just really proud of that too. I just think like I fucking nailed that. So just going to give myself a little pat on the back there. All right, let's see what is next here. Oh yeah. Okay. And then the last, oh no, there are 2 more. There are 2 more songs. Okay. So bear with me here. Why are there 2 of them? Oh, I see. Because I've already messed around on this one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to save. Did you ever think to call me? Boom. Did you ever think to call me? New mix. Cool. So this was my NBA 2K submission song for NBA 2K 2024. Shout out Rio for making the suggestion that this be what I do. Which honestly, like, Rio kind of did what I would love for, you know, a lot of streams to look like. I don't need every stream to look like this. Obviously, sometimes I want to kind of direct where the song is going to go. But right off the rip, I think I want one of the natures of this, like one of the kind of tenets of this stream is to be like, I don't want to say no that often. So if someone in the chat's like, do this thing, I want to like have, you know, the confidence as a songwriter to step into the space and go like, okay, cool, I'll do that. And Rio, right off the rip, like I think it was before we even found the sample to make the song, he said like, yo, make your song that would be on NBA 2K24. And I think we started with this sample. I think where this song came from was this sample right here. And I was like, okay, cool. And I think it went faster than this. But ultimately, this was the seed for it. And this sounds just like a song that would be on 2K to me. Played 2K 22 and 23. And it was like, great, yeah, challenge accepted. Duh, I'm going to make a song about how fucking great I am. I'm going to make some basketball references. And it ended up being like one of my favorite songs I've written just because I like lyrically rap is so fun and hip hop is so fun to write because it's not about necessarily like I'm not alone out here. Like it's got to be coherent. I have to like trace through. I have to like walk each idea up to the next idea and then transfer into that next idea and then on into the next idea and on into the next idea. And they all have to kind of be connected. But hip hop is so cool in that it just kind of is like an idea that the song comes from and you just kind of need to dance around that idea the whole time. And so for this song, it became like a thing that you... a thing that you say whenever you're like trying to clown on somebody, and a thing that's like kind of popping up recently is like whenever someone's trying to clown on someone, they call him like nephew, or they call him like son, or they call him like little boy, or like whatever, right? And that's, you know, not that this is new, but I've just been seeing it happen more often in like Reddit comments on the internet, right? Where like, oh, somebody is somebody's son. And so out of that came like this, like, I'm everybody's daddy. Like, who's your daddy? I'm fucking taking you to school, putting you to sleep, because all y'all are my children. So that's where this song came from. Let's listen to it and we'll talk a little bit more about it. Had to put a chain knit in, you know what I mean? Because there's no sweeter sound. Hold on, I want to pull up the lyrics because it starts hot with some goo goo gaga talk, and I don't want anyone to be questioning what I was saying. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I need to throw in some of that. So. Wee.
Goo goo gaga, grab your nappy, grab your snacky, grab your mat. I've got a lullaby screaming from the back. Why you acting out, son? You need a nap. Hibernation like it's winter time. Brought on by these frigid lines. Calling time on your side. Keep silent, Mr. Mime. About to put these kids to sleep. Cut them off at the feet. Breaking ankles, they be laying down. Lindell, busting pillows out. Fielding calls from the lead. From my lair in the sea. Taking over his villain. Like Jesus, all y'all my children.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All y'all fools my children. Yeah. All y'all fools my children. All y'all fools my children. Yeah. Y'all worry about the gold on my chimera. My name, my new era. My name, that dirt. Dirt boys running from deep. I'm the white Larry Bird, I can't sleep. Juking left and right, calling all the shots, giving hoes out here thoughts of what it's like when the pipe drops. Dishing dimes non-stop. I'm doing burnouts in my Corvette. Y'all doing turn downs in your car beds. 19 night tuck you and you look beat. Stop sending these youngins to challenge me. About to put these kids to sleep. Cut them off at the feet. Breaking ankles, they be laying down. Letting down, busting pillows out. Fielding calls from the lead. From my lair in the sea. Taking over as villain. Like Jesus, all y'all my children. Yeah, all y'all fools my children. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All y'all fools my children. Yeah, all y'all fools my children. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All y'all fools my children. All y'all fools my children. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All y'all fools my children. All y'all fools my children. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All y'all fools my children.
About to put these kids to sleep. Cut
All
them
y'all
off
fools my
at the feet.
children.
Breaking ankles, they be laying down.
All y'all
Letting
fools
down,
my
bust the pillows out.
children.
Fielding calls from the lead. From my lair in the sea. Taking over his villain. Like Jesus, all y'all my children.
Yeah, all y'all fools my children. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All y'all fools my children. Yeah, all y'all fools my children. Yeah,
I'll type this a lot better.
yeah. All y'all fools my children. Yeah, all y'all fools my children. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All y'all fools my children. All y'all fools my children. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
God damn, that shit goes hard. I'm gonna fucking break my neck. God damn. God damn. This shit's harder than NBA Youngboy. Phoo-wee. I just need to take a breather. I forgot how fucking jacked up this part gets me. This part right here.
Yeah, all y'all fools my children.
Oh, god damn. Woo. I'm about to break my damn neck.
Yeah,
Wow. Honestly, the thing I'm most proud of is one that how hard that chorus slaps, just like slaps, which to me is like not only just about the chorus itself, but it's really about all of it. Like the verse kind of sets it up by like I think with the you know the like sample being like boo beep beep boo beep boo beep beep. Like it's like a children's lullaby, you know, and so it makes when it drops out and in its place comes this like boop 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 kind of deal. Like holy shit, yeah, just really proud of that. Really proud of the lyrics. Honestly, this like the goo goo gaga part. This part right here could change. I wouldn't be mad if I changed that. This was a bold move, and I knew it at the time. I was like, do I really want to start this with Goo Goo Gaga? Do I want that to be my opening line, but also hard call? But I love Lindell busting pillows out, fielding calls from a league, from my lair in the sea, like taking over as villain, and then like Jesus, all y'all my children. Love that part. This is like such a this shit goes hard to me. This verse, or not verse, but essentially pre-chorus. The pre-chorus goes hard. Oh my God, I need to take a breather. Okay, so we got one more. I don't remember off the top of my noggin what it is. Oh, I really made it was fun. That was on 6-2. Oh yeah, Look My Way. Fuck yeah. Okay, so this song was like kind of sweet. This song was like kind of this like touching, like, and honestly, like, here's the deal. Like, gonna be really honest, because I what I wanted. Sometimes I get kind of tangential and it's hard to like finish my thoughts, but because I get so excited to talk about like whatever the next thing is, and I kind of keep jumping. But what I wanted to say really when I was saying, like, I debrief with my wife after every song and we talk through everything and she kind of asks me how it is. And sometimes I'm like, I'm not super jacked about this. Right. And this was the other song and really most recent song that I was like, not crazy about it. Like, I don't know if it works super well. And really like what she said when after like the second or third time of me saying this to her, she was like, hey, this is an important part of the artistic process. So like, maybe you should talk about that. Maybe you should be open when you're like not feeling a thing, but you're still powering through. Cause like, this is what it means to be a professional at this thing. Not only are you making money doing it, blah, blah, blah. Right. But you're doing it when it doesn't feel good. You're doing it when you don't feel good. You're doing it when not all the stars are aligning, you know, like for so long, I only wrote a song when like it just kind of spilled out of me. Right. And that's really great when that happens, but I want to be able to write a song on command. And that's part of what this whole one night songwrite has been about. Is like, it's not about waiting for inspiration to strike. It's about like chasing inspiration down and making it happen. And this was another one of those songs where like, I really liked the idea, how it kind of morphed. I wasn't crazy about, because really like what the kind of seed concept for this was, I think it was this guy. Yeah, it was this sample, which is really cool. And to me, this sample like means something, you know, like I can feel it. And to me, it feels like dancing, but not for happiness, not dancing because you're like, ooh, I just need to move and I want to feel it. It's like dancing because you're running, like dancing because you're trying to wash something else away, dancing because you're trying to like paper mache over something that's happening. That's what it feels like. It feels like kind of being out under bad circumstances rather than like being out because you're like trying to go have a fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And so like on top of that, I wanted to pair like a dance beat. I wanted to feel good, but I also wanted to feel kind of cruisy. I wanted to feel like we're like driving. So like out of that came this like kind of disco drum beat. Again, shout out Oliver. Love everything they do. So that's the drum beat, which kind of like drives the train, right? And pairing that up with this sample, like came in just a really fun, like, again, super dancing, makes you want to go fucking like move your ass. But then check this shit out, because this is really where the magic happened to me. Because like I said, it feels like dancing when you shouldn't be dancing. It feels like dancing because you're trying to like plaster over some shit that's happening to you, or you're trying to like forget somebody or something, right? And so like to me, that's what's really important about this. And so like I had this bass line that kind of came to me while I was writing it, like, fuck yeah, this is just gonna be like it's a sad bass line. It's like, something about this bass line kind of says like longing to me, says like distance. It says sexy too. Like kind of glides. It's a little understated. It's in the back. So like all these things kind of combined to be this song of like really kind of where I jumped with that was like, great. Like now, once I had that idea, that's when the bass line came in. That's when everything started to fall into place. And it became this song about like being fucking sad and not sure if like you're in love, but you're not sure if that person would choose you 10 times out of 10. Like they might choose you like 4 times out of 10, or if it's like convenient for them. And so that's really like where this song came from, is like asking this question of like, if I was out, would you look at me? If we didn't know each other and we saw each other in the club, we saw each other in the streets, and we were like fucking dancing by one another, would you be like, oh, him or her, I want to be with them? Or would I be just another person, you know, or did I just kind of get lucky circumstantially, right? And so that's kind of where the idea of the song came in. And then towards the end of the song, it becomes this like, you know what, fuck it, I don't care, I'm taking the power back. I'm not giving you that space of like, oh, would you look my way? Like, no, fuck that, would I look your way? How about that, buddy? Right? So that's kind of what this song was. That's where this song came out. Yeah, but like I said, like wasn't super jacked up when I was making it, but then when listening back, I'm like, I'm proud of it and I'm excited about where it goes. And I think it might need a couple things here and there, but all in all, like really proud of the song that this is. So Look My Way. This is the last one in May. You know, so I want to just like express my gratitude for y'all kind of hanging out and being a part of this all the way through. Thanks for kind of revisiting these songs with me in May. It's been really fun for me. So I'm excited to be doing this once a month. First Tuesday of every month, I'm going to be looking back at all of the songs of the previous month. So this will become my one night songwrite review, or whatever is the better name for it. So Look My Way.
It's become clear our statue in your life keeps invisible to your eyes. I'm a red dress washed too many times. If I was out, would you look my way? If I was out, would you look my way? If I was out, would you look my way? Would you look my way? Would you look my way? Would you look? If I was out, would you look my way? If I was out, would you look my way? If I was out, would you look my way? Would you look my way? Would you look my way?
Oh yeah, fucking guitar solo. Let's go, baby. That's a Ned Dirk guitar solo right here. Don't get it twisted. That ain't no sample. That's yours truly.
Make way, you shook me awake, and I'll be damned if
Oh, that dude
I
goes
waste another day. You put me in this box, now I'm holding space. If I was out, would you look my way? If I was out, would you look my way? If I was out, would you look my way? Would you look my way? Would you look my way? Would you look? If I was out, would you look my way? If I was out, would you look my way? If I was out, would you look my way? Would you look my way? Would you look my way? I'm here to try my own design. My worth comes from the inside. I'm taking the power back.
Oh yeah.
I'm here to try my own design.
Oh yeah.
My worth comes from the inside. If I was out, would I look your way?
yeah, buddy. I'm feeling that. Honestly, like such a good lesson, dude. You know, like I was not super pumped on this when I was making it. And I think like I can kind of trace it back, at least for all these songs that I felt that way in May. Like there are no like big moments, right? But like, you don't want a record full of big moments. It just gets tiring and gets exhausted. This kind of feels like one of those like to me it feels like a meditative song in a way. It feels like a Rolling Stones track. It feels like one of those kind of just like in the grooves. You're just feeling it. You're laying in the groove, baby, in the pocket. Which I'm about. I'm really about those songs. And I think if I were live performing this song, this would be one of my favorites to perform. Just because it feels sexy and it feels like there's so much room to be like feeling yourself while you're singing it. And I think that that's a really special song. You know, it's like one of those that like someone can listen to in their room and feel themselves while they're in their room, not having to be out, not having to like be kind of bouncing off of someone else. You can be like feeling yourself by yourself. And that's a really special thing to me. So anyway, how cool. Like this was just super fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you for being here with me while this is going and while we're reviewing songs. I know that it can be more exciting to be making a track, right? But I want to save space for like looking back, expressing gratitude, being grateful for how far we've come. And even just in this month, like I can hear so many kind of leaps of growth and so many shows of growth and so many places wherein I can just feel really proud of what I've done here. And y'all can feel proud of what you've been a part of. And so shout out all my folks who come all the time, come hang out for the One Night Songwrites. This wouldn't be anything without y'all. I really appreciate you guys. I am going to sign off for tonight. These will obviously be a little bit less time because now I'm kind of stuck in between. I don't want to go write a 2 hour song, you know. Don't want to do that to us, but I do want to take the time, like I said, to like look back to see where we've come so we can kind of use that to propel us forward and where we're going. And also just be proud of the work that we've done. Cause One Night Songwrite is really special and this is really cool. All of these songs written and produced fully in 4 hours. So that's just another thing to like, I'm going to hang my hat on and be really proud of. Cause I don't think that there are any other people who are like really doing it like this. So if you liked it, if you've enjoyed yourself, if you've had fun with any of these songs, please share them around, show them to your friends, let everybody know that you're a part of what's going on and that they should come be a part of it too. I really, again, appreciate all you guys who have been such an integral part of One Night Songwrite so far. I love you all. Thank you. We'll be back at it again, writing a full song Friday night. Let's get after it. I cannot wait. I will talk to y'all again soon. Y'all take it easy out there. Bye.